4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ranch here bringing a sort of commentary. This is going to be the second set in Group A of the round 32 of the Bigfile MSL. Good to have a name this time around. Hey. It's going to be a Polaris Rhapsody. I'm having trouble with words these days. Working too much and denying myself coffee on purpose. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Drink coffee. Stay merry. Be happy. And all that. Yeah, Polaris Rhapsody here at the upper left-hand position. In white Zerg player, we're going to have S2 at the bottom right-hand position at the 5 o'clock. In blue, also Zerg player, we're going to have Eff0rt, defending champion of the OSL. So very, very exciting to see the current MSL and OSL champions in the same group. Heavy favorites. Definitely wanting to meet each other in this one. I definitely think one of these guys chose each other. Probably Flash chose Eff0rt, I'm guessing, just to try to, knock him out of the tournament early on, to kind of prove his superiority. I have a bigger gun than you do. I have a bigger balls than you do, and my dad can beat up your dad, and all that. And my mom has bigger jugs than your. No, wait, we never did that one. That was just in my mind, and it's creepy. So, ZVZs, haven't seen one of these in a while. Haven't purposely gone out and watched any, because it's kind of ZVZ, it's like, Zerglings, Mutalisks, Zerglings, Mutalisks, Zerglings, Mutalisks. Yay. But I may be hoping for something a little bit more different this time. S2 has certainly improved for a while. S2 and Hyuk both have been doing decently for T1 for a while, and it's actually looking a little bit more consistent this time around. S2 especially looking like he's getting the wins. He's losing too, but he's getting the wins, and been one of the important factors of holding T1 in the top 6, especially during Bisu's long absence. I mean, Fantasy and Best and all the role players have been doing their own thing, but you can't build a team on one guy. And if you do, Bisu's one of those guys, but when he's not there, it's kind of hard, But still, staying in the top 6, staying in playoff contention, definitely a good job, and definitely no large amount thanks to this kid right there, S2, who, as we speak, is expanding. Hey, and actually, Eff0rt putting his second hatchery inside of his own main, kind of to the upper right there a little bit. If a scat goes in, it might actually miss it. So I'm thinking whether that might be the point of Eff0rt. Might be the whole point of all that. Lair on the way very quickly. Probably going to be seeing a Lair as soon as the spawning pool pops up. Yep. Lair. There we go. That was prove ranching wrong day again. That's I don't want one of those. I had too many of those last MSL. Probably gonna have those a lot of this MSL as well. Some people say that me having prove ranching wrong days means I'm a bad commentator, can't predict things at all. But no, it's wrong. It just means that the guys surprise me. That's all. Zerg is now moving out, actually to a defensive posture here for S2. Now is actually moving out with the 4 of them as an overlord comes in his spot. Waiting for his other 2. Now going to go out with his 6, try to put on some pressure. Eff0rt spotting that. Has only 2 of his own Zerglings to counter that, but more on the way, so more than ready to answer that. Is 2 actually going to hold back, play defensive posture, and it's actually a good idea for him. He has the national expansion, manages to defend it, hold it for a while. The longer this game goes on, the better. But I think Eff0rt's probably going to react to this with a heavy Zergling build. That's what I'm expecting for Eff0rt here. He's known for this. He really likes to utilize it. That base at the upper end has not been spotted. Spire is on the way, so I think while he gets his Spire, he might just get Zergling speed and just rush in with as many Zerglings as he can manage from this, and just try to bulldoze all the way into S2's base and do some damage. He's going to get the scout, going to spot the Spire, know that he's facing an economic build, and you might have a couple of mutas out there early on, but still, the longer the situation stays this way, the more I think it's going to go into Eff0rt's advantage. Oh, S2, did he? I don't think he did. I don't think he spotted the creep. I think he turned over just a little too early. I'm not quite sure. Might be hiding the fact that he spotted the creep. I just can't tell right now. But we're going to see which way it goes. This is going to be interesting to be sure. And Polaris Rhapsody, of course, a funky little map. Creep colony up actually being put down by S2, feeling that this is a good investment. I'm wondering if this actually might be for spore colonies rather than anything else. I'm guessing not. Eff0rt with a few zerglings of his own. I think S2 actually has about the same number, but he has speed, so S2 doesn't have speed, so has to be very careful to fight this back. Definitely understanding the reason for the second colony. Eff0rt pumping a huge amount of zerglings right now. Definitely going for the strategy I really enjoy. He's going to try to get the surrounding hatchery. If he takes that hatchery down, it's going to be all of the advantage that S2 has. Going to get taken down. Second colony pops up. Does he have enough zerglings? He definitely does not dare to take those zerglings away from the bridge. He does finally try to get us around on that. Some damage taken to the second colony. I think S2 might come away with it. This Eff0rt's going to manage to sneak a couple of zerglings up, but still, S2 manages to hold, and Eff0rt loses a whole lot of zerglings. Going to have to get some economic damage. One drone goes down. Still has the 2 zerglings in there, but S2, with all of his zerglings bad. Will Eff0rt manage to get another one? Doesn't quite manage to. Oh, there, gets his second drone. Does manage to get some disruption going. 4 more zerglings going to get in there, try to do some more disruption. Actually does a great job. S2 has his drones all over the place. One drone behind the middle line, not doing anything. So very nice disruption here for Eff0rt. That's what he needs to play now. The delaying game, trying to get his mutalisks out there, hoping that they're out there in time to for S2 not to have any of his own. And the further the game goes on right now, the more there's going to be an S2's advantage. He has some Scourge out there. They're going to be going out there to kill as much as they can. Mutalisks going to stop by, make a pit stop at an Overlord to kill it. Scourge going to come in here. Eff0rt doing a great job. Micro. Oh, I think I did get a hit on his Mutalisks, though. Almost got it killed. And Eff0rt, meanwhile, massacring a bunch of drones with his Zerglings. S2 not quite on the micromanagement there, despite having a huge amount of Zerglings. Needs to get his speed and bulldoze downwards himself, I think. Has only 1 mutant to defend. Has a bunch of Zerglings back home. I honestly feel going for it right now. Doesn't have any speed on his Zerglings. I honestly feel going for it now would be an idea now. Possible, definitely viable strategy. Has just mostly Scourge and 1 mutant taking some damage. Scourge not quite managing to land a bunch of Scourge. Finally, they're picking off a mutant, losing his own mutant. His thrower has to be very careful right now not to lose all of his Scourge. Just, push those mutants back, hold them off, get his own going. Natural expansion, not minding at all. And Eff0rt, meanwhile, hasn't had any drones killed this entire time. So S2 has to resaturate. Just doesn't seem to have the time to do so. This game needs to go on longer, needs to play safer, needs to get his defenses up. Needs to get his economy going again, get some drones out there, but I think Eff0rt right now definitely at the advantage, despite the fact that S2 has a base. He doesn't really mind. He's lost a lot of drones, trying to move out there with some of the Zerglings, trying to do some disruption to Eff0rt's efforts, I guess. But it doesn't seem like he's going to manage much. There's only 3 Zerglings. Yeah, 1 already dead. Oh, desperately trying to get at a drone there. Not quite managing to do that. Moving in more, trying to do some, to get some damage done. But now Zerglings at the ramp and Muta's in there. Eff0rt just waiting right now until he has enough of a number to go in and kill. And S2 just sending a few piecemeal Zerglings at the side, trying to get in maybe some surprise attacks. But lacking speed, he cannot choose his engagement, so he's in a lot of trouble overall. Eff0rt could just, follow. Even if he tries to retreat, this is not going to happen. Eff0rt going to be able to follow him in there. S2 has some Scourge and Mutas, but not the number that he needs. Eff0rt's going to go in here right now. We're going to be seeing the kill happening any second here. Eff0rt going to go in here. Scourge first. Just going to micro against his own. Gets hit on one of his Mutas. So a little bit sloppy there, trying to fly away. But right now, just S2 desperately trying to hold this on. Second colony also helping him a bit there, trying to get a second extractor going to get more gas so we can get more Mutas and Scourge out there. Trying to hold this off because right now that's all it is for S2 right now. Hold off as long as he can. Almost lost the sunken colony there. One more hit would have done it. Probably going to happen in a second now. Yeah, there you go. Sunken colony's still alive though. Lair actually at half health, so it wouldn't. Even those Mutas just could take down that Lair and I'm sorry, that hatchery, that natural expo. And as soon as that goes down, that's it. Sunken colony goes down. Some of the Zerglings also have a bit more free reign. Drones be pulled off the line to go to that extractor. Oh, they're gonna get picked off. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Clicked on that extractor, but only before the extractor came up, so they didn't actually enter the extractor to feel a little bit more defended. But S2 does have some decent Mutas out there, has some Scourge as well, but I just don't think he has the number. As just Eff0rt, way too many Mutas out there, way too in control of this match. He could maybe even at this point just safely put up an expo, but I think he doesn't really need to. Just needs to keep on the pressure, keep on the Mutas count, and just completely kill everything S2 has in here. Going to lose his last Muta right there. One more pop, so just not enough. 3 Mutas and a Scourge. Zerglings amongst his drones. S2 just not managing to micromanage enough. Can't control the Mutalisks and drones at this time. Finally, GG's when he sees his doom. And we're going to have an OSL final rematch. Woot. Eff0rt versus Flash in a winner's match. S2 going to go and face Classic in the losers. We're going to see what happens. Definitely looking forward to this next one. TDZ for the win. GG guys, wrenching out the listening. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon, I guess.
선수가 상대방의 저글링이 다른 곳에서 또 추가가 돼서 뛰어나온다는 건 알고 있었지만 그 이후에 스파이어가 완성될 즈음에 자원을 모아놨다가 뮤탈리스크 찍었어야 될 타이밍이었는데 저글링으로 녹아났습니다.
네.
이 자체만으로도 이승석이 김정호에게 얼마나 말려들었나 알 수 있는 부분이었어요.
보다 자신감 있게 그냥 상대방의 저글링을 앞마당 쪽에서 녹여냈을 때 자신이 저글링이 많이